today's route is in the western side of the Sidlaw Hills. Down at the bottom we have Perth, at the top right we have Forfar, and here's Dundee in the middle. You can see the route is mapped out around here. It's about a 17-minute round trip altogether. I've split it into two videos because it's nowhere near the 10-minute mark. So once again, let's have a zoom in and let's have a closer look at this route. So there you go. Once again, you get the elevation map. We're starting off about 68 feet above sea level. So we take a turn up into Rait, and we start to climb. Now it's a constant climb, and you'll see that in the video. As we make a climb up, you can see it's a consistent climb up to a maximum of about 600 feet at that point there. We then drop down ever so slightly, and then we take a left and we head toward Kilspindie, and then we start to climb again, and that's about where we will stop the first video. In the second video, in the next episode, you'll see that we come down the route. Down here, a couple of good things that we see, a couple of good switchbacks, quite a tight turn, and a few tight turns down at the bottom to Kilspindie, along the bottom road, and back to the start. So it's a complete circular route. Okay, let's get to the video. Welcome to episode 4 of the Sidlaw file. Today I'm on the Royal Enfield Classic 350. We join the ride on the bottom road that runs parallel with the Sidlaws, and we're coming up to the junction that takes us up towards Rait. So this is the level. It's about 68 feet above sea level, and we're about to climb to 600 feet above sea level in quite a relatively short period. So here's a birthday bonus for you, just on the right hand side. We've got a field full of black sheep. I don't know, is that lucky or not? Who knows? Anyway, don't see that too often, I don't think. Off we go, we're heading up and we're coming into the village of Rait. Welcome to the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. The lady on the right hand side looks like she may have had a bump on her car. She's close inspection of her bumper. Coffee shop in there, tea room, whatever it is. I think there's an antique centre in there as well. Been there but many years ago. The Royal Enfield's in its natural habitat on this road. It's a lovely ride on the bike. This is my favourite route within the Sidlaw Hills. The scenery is just absolutely breathtaking. You're getting rolling hills to the right and left. You're also getting sort of type of pretty steep, not quite cliff face, but they look just stunning. And you've got a bit of a valley down there to your right at this point. You may well notice that you can see the steady climb that we're on. I don't know what it is about this route, but it just is my favourite. It's the best. There you are, you can see the steep hills just there, right in front of us. I really should get the drone out up here. I've not really had a chance to do it because I think it produced some stunning video and pictures. Don't do the drone enough. Perhaps that's something I need to change. So onward up into the climb, we're still going. plenty to see left and right. And we're coming up to quite a few houses now on the right, probably about 3 or 4 I think. I can only imagine what it's like in winter up here as well. 4x4s all round I suspect, plus a couple of farmers' tractors. I got a wee wave from the guy there, standing at the gate. The road surface on this particular part of the road is actually pretty decent. It's been patched, but the patches have been done well. This is actually remarkably straight for the Sidlaws. In the second video of this ride, you'll see a lot more switchbacks, and actually one of them is quite dangerous because it's quite blind. We're now approaching the 600 and odd foot summit. There we are, we're about here. And then we will dip down. So some beautiful scenery. And I say those patches were done well. Hey ho. I think the Romans must have built this bit of road because it's remarkably straight. Another fine day for recording video, that's for sure. I think this road will, if you stayed on it, will take you down to Balbeggy or somewhere down that particular area. But we're going to take a left. Just coming up here and leave this plateau, this 500 odd foot plateau that we were on. We're taking a left and we're about to do another climb. We won't reach the summit here, it's about 800 odd feet at the summit here, but we won't, this video won't cover that, it'll come later. The home that you can see just on the hill there straight ahead, that one was for sale back in July 22. We wanted quite a lot of money for it. The house was in great state, I don't think. Needed a lot of work, but what did attract me was the size of the workshop / store. You can see it, that's a workshop store, whatever it is. Outbuilding. It's also a garage here. But the house is actually quite small. There we go, look at the size of that. House is quite small, and actually when you see the pictures of it, it was needed gutted. Not that my wife would have wanted to live out here, that's for sure, but boys and toys and workshops, absolutely fantastic. So there we go, we're coming towards the end of this particular video. All that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and you'll see the concluding part of this particular ride next week in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and cheerio!